Okay, I am here to talk about We Can't Pay, We Won't Pay, which is a play by Dario. It's like so short. It's literally 49 pages, including a preface. Oh no, I guess the preface is Roman numeral, so it's 49 pages. This was amazing. This was one of the best things that I've read so far this entire year. Also, this accurately describes my political ideology. So basically, the premise of this play is that there are these two housewives. They meet up at one of the housewives' apartments, and she has all these groceries, and the other woman's like, "How did you get all these groceries?" Because they're very poor, and there's inflation. And she describes that all these women that were in the grocery store basically just decide in the moment to do this mass action where they're just like, if you don't bring the prices down and stop overinflating them, we're just not going to pay. We're just not going to pay for them. So then they just steal all the groceries, and then it becomes this. So that's like its own little movement. And the book, the whole thing takes place in like one afternoon. But so they're like afraid that their husbands are going to find out because their husbands are like hardcore Communist Party loyalists. And so they're really believing in the idea that like the Communist Party is going to help support them and fix the inflation problem and bring about equality and solve a lot of their issues. And meanwhile, the women are just like, okay, when and if they do that, that'll be cool. But we're living in reality right now, and we don't have enough to pay our rent, enough to pay the water bill, the electric bill, the heating bill, groceries, literally anything. So you can live in that like ideological world about like what philosophy you think is the best philosophy all you want, but we're gonna do whatever it is we need to do to actually survive in the moment, which I thought was really cool dynamic. This is very feminist play, like very feminist play. It's also hilarious. I was laughing so hard. It's a comedy. It's so funny. I was laughing so hard. It's also very anti-cop. Like it tears the police apart. And it's just there's a dead policeman who ends up being not dead, but you think he's dead. They're pretending that they're trying to hide all the food that they stole from their husbands, and then later the cops. So they so they shove all the food up their dresses and pretends to be pregnant, and the men in the play are like so confused about women's anatomy and how pregnancy works that they just buy it. Even the husbands are like, "Oh, I guess maybe she just had like a really fast pregnancy." Like cuz they go from not showing at all to being like huge. And then they have some of the one woman's groceries start falling out from under her dress, and like some olives fall out, and the one guy's like, they successfully convince him that that's like part of the water breaking. It's very funny. I don't know if I really have much to say about this other than you should absolutely read this. It's so funny and so fast to read. I've been looking for like a good recording of it performed somewhere on YouTube, but I haven't seen anything where the quality was good enough for you to really hear it. It's so good. It's incredible. Please read it. It's my favorite thing that I've read this year. Okay.